somewhere between heaven and the tall pine trees. Hard land, I'm missing you. Guitar playing through the night, it felt pretty good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Good as one for the price of two. It's been a long time gone since the truth's been told, and I've seen my head cut us low. Come on, save my soul with a ball guitar and a honky-tonk crowd.
That's in play. That's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver! And that is destroyed! Yeah, tie game!
Buy me a ticket, Lord, put me on a train. No matter how I go, I even walk through the rain. Southland, I'm missing you.
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil. Got him, strike three in the Wolfpack game. Game one.
Oh Lord, I know I'm big here.
Clutch, get out, ball later! Got him. Jack Playhouse has just thrown his second no-hitter. Deep ball! That's good. Pops up into the air. Evan Cluxton makes the catch, and the Central Cyclones are World Series champions.
Ball guitar and a honky-tonk crowd.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWA Wiffle Ball 2022. Today we have a good matchup where the Eastern Enforcers, sitting at 10-8, are facing the Western Wolfpack at 7-8. Looking at the away team today in the Eastern Enforcers, they have everyone except for Brock Blaus, who might arrive late here today, but Drew Williams leads the league in RBIs, and Jake Oliver's on a tear, hitting 3 home runs in his last 2 games. Looking at the home team today, unfortunately only 3 players will be here today: Alex Harden, Thomas Blaus, and Brian Hewlett. Both Aaron Schofield and Tommy McMahon will be out. Tommy McMahon had graduation, and Aaron Schofield had a hurt left arm, and he will be back in early July.
And that's deep! That has a chance! Gone! Air ball to Jake. A play from Jake Oliver. Deep! Gone! Deep! Gone! Walk off! Thomas. Deep! Gone! Oh! Peter makes the great flips the first. What a play! Peter McNeil!
You good, Leland? Yep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWA Wiffle Ball 2022. Today we have the Wolfpack at the Enforcers on a rare Tuesday night wiffle ball game. Jake Oliver of the Enforcers will lead it off. Hey, you want to throw him inside, Drew? And here we go. Jake Oliver will lead it off.
Go, Jake.
High for ball 1.
That's no pitch.
Oh, no pit? Wait, what happened?
They didn't have bases.
Oh, what? Oh, time in the game is they're putting bases in at first base. Slight delay. Okay, no pitch there. Now we're all ready to go. And that's in play, and it hits the tree for a foul ball. Here in the AWA, we have a tree over the left field wall. Acts as a Tropicana field situation. Hits the bottom of the zone for a strike. Slow curve, 0-2. Outside. Inside, 2-2. And that's in play to the shortstop, Thomas Bleos. It goes through his legs. And he kind of dekes off Jake there. Balby scores a hit for Jake Oliver, and he's aboard. Drew Williams, who leads the league in RBIs, will step in for the Enforcers. Facing Alex Harden, who leads the league in home runs. Ball one. A high curve right there, fouls it off, 1-1. A nice pitch right there. Alex Harden leads the league in strikeouts. Fouls that off there, and it's not even close. He's ahead of all eligible pitchers by almost 20 strikeouts here in week 6. Good battle here. Count still is 1-2. There are 5 pitches in the at-bat. Two and two.
What is it,
2-2. And strikes him out after 9 pitches, and that's a big strikeout for Alex Harden, first out of the game. And Alex continues to tack on to his strikeouts. Alex Harden notches his 60th strikeout of the year. 237 career strikeouts so far in his illustrious career, the all-time leading strikeout thrower in AWA history. And that's in play to the shortstop. It's going to be a tough play, and he'll overthrow him. He's in play. You can hit him. Got him for the out, but he will score. Jake Oliver. It'll be a productive out. And that's a great job by the first baseman, Brian Hewlett, to make the play there. But a run will score, 1-0. Slow curve there to Josh Gradwell. Low, 2-1. Barely misses. Josh Gradwell is tied for first with home runs for rookies with 3. And he'll take a walk right there. And he'll turn over the order to Jake Oliver, who scored a run after his first at bat. A career .395 hitter.
With a one-arm season?
Yeah, with a one-arm season. Not bad. He misses low there. Yeah. Lays off of it there. 1-1. That's all right. 2-0. Did not go. 3-0. He'll walk him. Back-to-back walks for Alex Harden. And he'll face Drew Williams here after striking him in the first inning. Alex Harden has averaged about 5 strikeouts per game in 3 seasons in the AWA. Fouls that one back in the slow curve. 0-1. This is low, 1-1. And that's a shot to the first baseman, and everyone's safe. It's a tough play.
It's a tough one with 3 people.
And the Wolfpack need Alex more than ever here with just 3 people here today. They're hoping another player can come later in the day. But for right now, that's tough. And here comes Chase Winkler, who had an RBI single. And that ball is deep. It's playable. It's going to get past the shortstop. 1 run comes in. 2, he misses the batter. And that's a 2 RBI double for Chase Winkler. Low. Wolfpack now down. 3-0 here as that hits for a strike. Waits off that. Josh very patient at the plate. Lays off that. 3-1. And that's to the exact same spot. That'll surely score 1, and the second's coming in. A 2-run single for rookie Josh Gradwell. It's 5. Fouled back. Alex's best pitch is that slow curve. That's top of the zone. Fouls that one back. 0-2. Barely misses on the drop there. 1-2. Goes back to it. Counts now even, 2-2. And that's playable deep, and that's out of here. 2-run home run for Jake Oliver. Now run the inning down. 6-run limit. Thank you. I mean, it's like that's halfway up the tree, and I, you know what? I trust me. I wanted to call that a single.
You could have. Let's go. I think there more ammo.
Just knocks him out. I like that. We gotta start playing like that. We look great.
Josh Gradwell will step in, and we'll see what the Wolfpack can do here. Josh gave up 1 earned run in his first start. Since then, no runs scored. The best scoreless streak. That's a strike right there. And that's in play to Jake. He'll throw it to first. And a rare mishap from Jake Oliver there.
Hey, what's our lineup? I'm 2, right?
What's our lineup order?
Hey, Alex, I'm 2, right?
Jack, who's second?
Thomas is. Thomas Blaos will step in. Thomas said it was a big day. He needed one here. He's only got 4 home runs on the year. Fouls that off. 1-1. A nice pitch there from Josh Gradwell. 1-2 count. Plays off. He is just working at the top of the speed limit here today. Does not go. 62, no pitch anyways, but it'll be full count for Thomas Blaos. And that's a shot, and that's out of here. 2-run home run. Thomas Blaos back on the home run board. And just like that, Josh Gradwell's scoreless streak is over. It's a matter of time before Thomas got the 5th one, and that's a good start for him here today. That short porch for left-handed batters has always been a problem with Thomas Blaos stepping in. And Brian Hewlett will step in here today, hitting 300 on the year. He's missed some games this year. Career 3 home runs.
Try to sustain that 300.
That'll miss there at 58 miles per hour. A rare 2 lefty lineup for the Wolfpack today as he lays off that one. 2 balls. And that's in play to the shortstop. Jake gets him. A rare mishap for Jake with Alex getting on board at the top of the inning, but he comes back and makes the play right there. 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Does not go, ball 1. And that's a shot. Diving Jake can't make the play, and Alex will reach on the single. Jake does well to knock it down right there and prevent a double. And Thomas Blehouse is back up again. And that's another hard hit ball, and it'll be a fielder's choice for Thomas Blehouse. Brian Hewlett steps in. A nice pitch there at 56 miles per hour, 0-1. Does not go, 1-1. Two and 1. And that's in play back to the pitcher for the ground out. And the Enforcers get out of it. Josh Gradwell does well after giving up a 2-run shot to Thomas Blehouse. We head to the top of the second, 7-2. Leading off will be Drew Williams. Drew Williams hitting .375 on the year with 7 home runs. Yep. Misses high there. Ball 1. Two and 0. And that ball is deep, gone. Drew Williams right where he left off last week, his 8th home run of the year. And Drew Williams making a case for Silver Slugger. 8-2 now the score. The Enforcers are pouring it on. A rare outing against Alex Harden. Strike 1. Fouled back, 0-2. Does well to hold off there. Chase 1 for 2 on the day. They look to reload on balls here.
I only got 1. Oh, yeah, there's...
If you're just joining us, a rare Tuesday night wiffle ball game here. Got him, strike 3 and a big strikeout, the 61st of the season for Alex Harden. And Josh Gradwell will step in after a walk and a 2-run single. Barely misses. Ball 1. Two and 0.
Everybody tips in college. Yeah, I get to know how important stuff is. It's a rarity if you don't. Yeah.
3-0.
I didn't know if like all the CCs were. Oh.
And that's in play to the shortstop. Thomas goes with his toss there, and that will be an advanced batter. Josh can advance to second. Josh, you get second. And Jake Oliver will step in here with a home run. Inside, ball. Two now. Right now we're looking at the two MVP front runners. So that's a foul ball. You got to also throw in Gabe DeMiro of the Cyclones. Another foul ball. 2-2 count. Fights off the devastating sinker there. And that's in play, and Thomas Blaus will knock it down, but he'll hold the runner. It's another single for Jake. And Drew Williams steps in after a home run, a solo shot in his last at-bat. Back to the pitcher. And that'll be an error on the first baseman. Just in general, you should just always be by first base. You know? And that is deep to the back. One run comes in, two come in. And the score now 10-2 here. Nice pitch right there. 1-1. One and two count. And that's flared out of bounds. Did we get those home run balls?
I don't think so. I'll get him.
Yeah. Got him. Strike three. That's a big strikeout. But up steps a big challenge in Jake Oliver, who has not gotten out yet today. Ball one. Three and 0 count. Gotta think he's swinging on 3 and 0 here. Seems to be an enforcer's mandatory rule. And that ball is destroyed. 3-run shot, Jake Oliver. And Jake Oliver is making a big case for MVP in the last 3 weeks. He did have a home run, and in the last 3 games, he's hit 6 runs in the inning. And it's 13-2 here going to the bottom of the second. The Wolfpack have been here before. They like playing down 11 runs. Some would also argue it's the curse of the microphone. Don't worry, we'll be giving it to the enforcers in the next. But currently your home run leader, Alex Harden, with 9 steps to the plate.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Outside, 2-1. A nice pitch there. Evens the count 2-2. Got him. Strike 3. And that'll be 1 out in the inning. Thomas Blail steps up. He's had 2 hard hit balls. One was a fielder's choice. One was a 2-run home run, giving him 5 on the year. Thomas Blail's the only player in AWA history to have more than 30 home runs in a single year. And that came in 2020. Thomas, no pitch, 62 on the gun. Oh.
Oh, Randy Johnson out there.
Low at 57. 2-0. Thinks about it. 3-0. Fouls off a high pitch right there. Would have been ball 4. 3-1 now. So they reload on balls here in Edmonds, Washington. Fouled off again. Full count. Got him. Strike 3. 2 quick outs in the inning, and Brian Hewlett will step up here after a pair of ground outs here in the bottom of the second. Strike 1. Does not go. 1-1. Low, 2-1. Reload on balls. Looking at Josh Gradwell up to this point. He's got a .53 ERA. Only 11.1 innings pitched. But if he can qualify with innings pitched for the Cy Young, he's definitely in the discussion there, as it's a 3-1 count. And that's in play, and it gets past. Whoa! And that will be, he gets to advance on the overthrow, stops at second. You got to stop at second. And that looked like there was about 5 errors on a single play, including the base runner who was trying to get thrown out. They want to call an error on the base runner.
We need to see some muscle, Brian.
I'm here, aren't I?
Need some more support.
And that's into play. Brian still will go. And Alex is safe with a big single there. And up steps the biggest power threat here in this game, Thomas Blayhouse, as he's changing into his 3rd pair of shoes. How many shoes does this man have? I thought he'd keep on the Converse after he hit a home run, but apparently he didn't like them, so he went to the black shoes. Ground out, struck out with the black ones. Got to get rid of those ones. And it kind of feels like if he doesn't hit a home run here, all right. Yeah. Technically, yes. We're back. The score is 13-3. Chase Winkler will lead it off. Why does it say 3? No count, right? Yeah. Here we go. Foul back. 0-1. Oh, 2. Up high. Jay, can you throw that dog in the house? Got him. Strike 3. And that's the first out of the inning. And a nice slider from Alex Harden, who, despite giving up a fair amount of runs here today, 1 out. He has maintained his consistent strikeout as he swings at the first pitch there. Strike 1. Nasty pitch there, 0-2. Got him. Strike 3. Froze Josh there. And Jake will step in here with 2 home runs here today. And that is almost caught by Thomas. And he'll get in there. Don't know what happened there. And look at the replay there. We think he got him. Oh, look at the replay. Call on the field is out. Call on the field is out. Safe.
Call on the field. What? As long as it was super safe.
Yeah, I think there's not enough.
Wait, if it's an exclusive, that means he's out because that was a
Yeah, I said he was out on the field.
They said he looked safe.
You think he's safe?
Is that what they said? I didn't hear them say that.
I feel like you're just regurgitating what I said. Okay, he's out. Call on the field stance. He's out. Well, and we will go to the bottom of the third, down 11 runs. This could be, Brian is up, set up for the greatest comeback in the history of the AWA. The Pilots have come back in a similar situation like this, and all they need to do is get on base. Swinging at that one. 0-1. Low. 1-1. It's making them look a little silly out there. 1-2.
I'm just swinging or else I'll get yelled at, you know?
Hey, just get on, babe.
2-2. Full count. Got him. Strike 3. And Alex Harden will step in. Down to 2 runs. Strike 1. Strike 2. Barely misses there at 58. 1-2. Fouled straight back. 1-2. And that's in play to Jake. He bobbles it a little bit and gets the out. That'll end the game.
Whoa, it's 2 outs.
Never mind.
Wait a minute here. We still have a chance.
Yeah.
Double punish? Wait a minute.
Barely misses there. A little early, 1-1. Thomas 1 for 4 here on the day.
Well, that's why I haven't been able to be here. Is my subcontractors keep bailing on me last weekend.
Swinging at that.
I'm remodeling my house.
2 and 2.
Oh, we ripped out a couple walls. We're redoing the kitchen.
A little fast there. The count is full.
You're a blower? I might call you that actually. I think I might need another one.
Lays off of it for the walk, and they get their first base runner of the 3rd inning. Oh, sorry. Brian Hewitt will step in. Oh for 4 on the day. Needs to help his team out right here. Whoa. All on. One and one. On a pitch that hits the top of the zone. Two and one count. Two. Full count now. Got him, strike 3, and that'll end the game. The Enforcers take game 1 of 3, and they destroy the Wolfpack 14-2.
Get your mind right. Minor setback for a major comeback.
Hey, give that mic to Jake. They get the curse now. No. Pitcher. Oh, Drew's going back to that. Oh, then Drew, yeah. Eastern Enforcers will be home here in game 2. Same lineup or what? Yeah. Okay. Just same. No, same lineups across the board. Boom.
I'll just pitch again.
Yep. And here we go, all set for game 2. Alex Harden. Alex Harden will lead it off. They got to shake off the rust after game 1. Strike 1. Huh? Ahead 0-2 quickly. Goes right back to it. Misses 1 and 2. Fouls it off. If you're just joining us, it's 0-0 here in the top of the 1st inning. Game 2, he does not go. 2 and 2. Got him. Strike 3 at 58 miles per hour. And Josh Gradwall has been pitching a masterclass here today. Strike one. One and one count now. 2 and 1. And that's flared out to Jake, and he'll make the catch for the out. 2 away. Ball one. And that's in play, kind of gets him off balance, and he's out. A 1-2-3 inning for Josh Gradwell as we head to the bottom of the first. Jake Oliver will lead it off. Alex Harden step to the mound here in game 2 after getting roughed up a little bit. Thomas Bleaus has changed his shoes back to the shoes that gave him a home run. First player ever to be wearing 3 different shoes in a game. Strike one. And that's popped up. Playable. Caught for the out. Great play from Alex Harden. And that'll be 1 away. A big out to start the game here. Here in the bottom of the first, 0-0 from Evans, Washington. 1 and 1. A nice pitch there, bottom of the zone dots, 1 and 2. Got him, strike 3 on the change. Both pitchers have been locked in. Chase Winkler steps in. Low for ball 1. And that's in play where only Thomas has a chance. He kicks it! And he almost that's advanced for 1 spot. Thomas had a good idea there. Was kind of hoping, but that'll be a single. Chase will advance to second on the overthrow, and Josh Gradwell steps in. Strike 1. Oh. Strike 2.
Not my red mental now. Damn.
Misses there. 1 and 2 count. 2-2.
Everything.
Does not go. Full count to Josh Gradwell. Got him. Strike 3 at 58, and he gets out of a jam. We're headed to the top of the second, 0-0. Alex Harden will lead it off for the Wolfpack, facing arguably one of the best pitcher in the AWA right now, Josh Gradwell. 2 runs in game 1. He's off the sinker.
Oh no.
1 and 1. Does not go. 2 and 1. 3-1 now to team captain Alex Harden here. Fouled straight back. Count will now be full. Got him. Strike 3 on a pitch that went right down the middle. But that's fine for now. I'll fix it half. Lays off of it. Fouls that one straight back, 1-1. Low. 2-1. And that ball is deep. Out of here. Thomas Playhouse back in the Converse. He's got to not take those Converse off again because he's 2 for 2 with 2 home runs in the Converse. All other pairs of cleats, he's 0 for. An Oppo dinger there gives the Wolfpack a 1-0 lead. And Brian Hewlett is still looking for his first hit of the day. Inside. A nice pitch right there. 1-1. Barely misses high, 2-1. Lays off of it, 3-1. Full count. And that's popped up. Same path as Thomas, but a little bit shorter for the out. Right to shortstop Jake Oliver, and Alex Harden will step in. Already struck out twice up to this point. Duno. Nicks it for a strike, 2-1. Low again, 3-1. 2 outs here in the top of the second. And that is flared out of bounds for a foul ball. Full count now to Alex Harden. And he does stick his knee out. It wasn't going to be a strike regardless. So that'll be a walk for Alex Harden. And up steps Thomas Playhouse back in the Converse. He just hit his 6th home run of the year.
Let's go.
Starting to heat up after telling everyone he'd be hitting 40 home runs this year. A little off that pace. Fouls that one off. Those balls are moving a lot from Josh Grawall, 1-1. Lays off of it, 2-1. And that's right back to the pitcher, hits it with his foot, and he can't make the play. Safe at first. That ball was dented a little bit. Couldn't make the play. Will be fouled back. 0-1. And that's up to Jake for the out. And we head to the bottom of the second, 1-0 after Thomas Blouse hits his 6th home run of the year. Bottom of the second, Jake Oliver will lead it off after flying out a pop-up right behind home plate to pitcher Alex Harden. And he destroyed that ball. Please stay in the yard. Excellent. 0-2 to Jake now. And that's in play. Don't know why Thomas was all the way over in second. Jake's running. Now it hit the gunner. It's in play. No. And that'll be one way to get a single. Looks like you want offense or defense. No one really cares about defense.
I care about defense for you right now. Lighten me up.
And that's playable to the first baseman for the out. A big out right there. First out of the inning.
Anything in play?
Chase Winkler will step in after singling in his first at bat. A nice pitch, top of the zone at 58. Strike one. Quick 0-2 for Alex Harden. Misses inside, 1-2. Evens the count, 2-2. He thought about it, but now brings the count full. Got him. Strike three at 59 miles per hour. A big strikeout there. And Josh Bauer will step in, striking on his first at bat. Ball one. Bounces it in for another ball, 2-0. 3-0. They reload on balls here. 2 outs, 1 on here in the bottom of the second of game 2. If you're just joining us, the Wolfpack in blue are leading the Enforcers in green. 1-0 after a solo shot from Thomas Blouse after putting on his Converse. Going for that one, 3-1, would have been ball 4. Right down the middle, full count now. And Josh has got to protect right here. Just misses. And Josh will walk. Jake Oliver will step up to the plate. And he's been on a tear. Jake Oliver, 2 home runs today as Thomas, 6 home runs on the year. And that's in play in the gap. No one's there, and that's tough. Thomas Blouse has got it, and he's holding the runners. Good job to limit the damage there. And the bases will be loaded for Drew Williams, who's been the Grand Slam king up to this point in the year. And that's a strike right there. Was that low? Ball 1. Side, 2-0. Big at bat here for Drew Williams. Just misses the upper left corner. 3-0 count. See if he's got a hitter's count right here. And he misses a 4-pitch walk. It'll walk in a run, ties the game 1-1. Here in the bottom of the second, Alex Harden 1 out away from getting out of this inning. But he will face Chase Daddy Hack Winkler, who most certainly will be swinging out of his shoes on this one. Bounces it in for ball 1. Just misses the slider that hung in the zone. Fouls it back 1-1. Chase knows he missed a pitch right there. He flares it out of bounds. 1-2 count as he reloads on balls. Chase just behind both of those pitches. And a ball that was popped up, not enough height for Alex to go and retrieve it from the batter's box. Chase will step in here, needing to protect the plate. Lays off that nasty sinker from Alex. 2-2. 2-2. Got him. Strike 3, and that's a huge strikeout from Alex as he leaves the game tied 1-1. We're headed to the top of the second. Alex Harden has certainly proved to be a Game 2 kind of pitcher. After getting a little roughed up in Game 1, he's got his ace stuff working in Game 2. We'll see if Alex can help his team out here and get on base here in the top of the third. But Josh Gradwell has been very stingy on the mound. If you were to tell us the lowest ERA on the Enforcers is not Jake Oliver, their normal number 1, it would have shocked everyone. The 3rd overall pick in the 2022 draft, Josh Gradwell, has been dealing this season. 0.5 ERA as Alex Harden steps in. And that's just missed. Foul ball. Fouled it straight back 0-1.
Do it.
Just misses. 2-1. I think we banned all of our subscribers, huh?
Alex is just bringing down the hammer, man.
And that ball is deep. It's got a chance. And caught. Oh, dropped. That is tough. That ball looked like it was going out, but it was just held up. Chase couldn't make the over-the-head catch. And Alex will get in there. Up next, Thomas Blayhouse, who has 2 home runs today, a solo shot in this game already, steps in. And that's a hard hit ball. Alex will go over it, and he'll miss Thomas, and Thomas will be awarded second base. Chase thought he had a better shot at throwing the ball rather than running over to first. No outs here.
Jack, you give it a base hit?
Yeah. It's tough. That's a tough play for Chase to make. And that's a strike right there at 57. Just misses 1-1. Does not go. He holds 2-1.
You gotta break the wrist. Didn't break the wrist.
Does not go. We have a low staff here today. Normally we have the third base Did He Go guy, but not today. Missed it. Ball 4 walked him. Bases loaded. And up steps Alex Harden. A rare base runner on first base as the Wolfpack are playing down a person here today. Aaron Schofield, who was on the Wolfpack early in the season, fractured his wrist on a 90-mile-per-hour comebacker off his hand playing baseball. Time to return is expected early July.
We just hit wiffle balls that hard.
Yeah, seriously. But without Aaron Schofield, the Wolfpack have certainly felt that Aaron, one of the best fielders in the league, and he was on a tear. He was leading the league in home runs when he exited. Big spot here for Alex Harden. Strike right down the middle at 56 miles per hour. Just low, 1-1. Josh, how many pitches do you have?
How many pitches?
Yeah.
Three.
Three?
About.
About three. Fouls it off. 2-2 count. And it'll be full now. And that's a shot. Just foul. And Alex Harden successfully defends the plate right there. Will go at full again. Bases loaded. No outs here in the top of the third inning. And that's a shot right past. It's in the gap. 1 run will come in. 2 runs will come in and score. And that's a big single there from Alex Harden with 2 runs scoring.
Is there ghost runner go to, this is the problem, right?
No, ghost runner goes to third.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Do you want me to go back and just stand on third?
Yeah, go to third.
Because I got it when he touched.
Thomas Blau steps in. The score now 3-1. The Wolfpack pull ahead here in top of the third inning. Time granted. And he just misses it. Thomas Blaus has been a little late here today. He had an oppo home run, just first and third. Swinging above it. 0-2. Thomas has got to protect here. And a big spot here for the Wolfpack. Fouls it off. Lays off on that devastating sinker, 1-2.
Oh, fuck, I went.
He went.
61 now.
I appreciate the honesty.
61 on the gun. 61, no pitch.
I like that you took that away.
Take away the strikeout. Let me catch that back. So if that's in play, 2, and no one's there, Thomas Blaus is out. Thomas Blaus could have helped his team out, and instead he chooses to walk to first. No, he's definitely out. Here's an idea, run to first.
I looked at every single person.
Yeah, it's like, dude. He had such a chance to help his team out there, but second and third here now. 1 out. Brian Hewlett really needs to help his team out here. Big spot. But up to this point, Josh has had his number. And that's fouled up. Josh honestly could have gotten there. Sides against it. A business decision right there. He's got a contract year coming up.
He's not going nowhere. Not doing it to me no more. Oh, yeah.
1-1.
Second and third, right?
Second and third, 1 out.
I like that one.
That was not a good one.
Does not go. Ooh, that could have been nice. 2-1. Right down the middle at 2-2. It's gonna be a no pitch. Foul, we'll call it a foul ball. Hey, come fix the zone, Josh, wherever you. And that'll be a foul ball.
I would wonder if that was ever going to happen.
I asked, I never had an answer.
2-2 count here, 1 out. Runners in scoring position at second and third. The Wolfpack in blue lead the Enforcers in green. 3-1 here in the top of the third inning.
What do I do?
And that's in play. Caught for the out. Thomas sleeping. A double play. Thomas playhouse. Terrible base running in the top of the third. Thomas responsible for 2 of the 3 outs on poor base running. And Josh Grabble will lead it off here in the bottom of the third. Enforcers need 2 to tie, 3 to win. A nice pitch right there, top of the zone. Fouls it off. Quick 0-2. Got him, strike 3. That's all he needed. Jake Oliver steps in here. 1 for 3 in this game. Ball 1. Jake has 2 home runs today. Just in front of the slow breaker. 1-1. Fouled back, 1-2. Another foul. 1-2 count now to Jake Oliver, captain versus captain. See how many foul balls we can get in a row. Got him, strike 3. Huge strikeout from Alex Harden. They're 1 out away from getting out of this game 2. Drew Williams steps in here with a strikeout, a walk, and a ground out. Ew. Yeah. But he did hit a home run in game 1. And that's a hard hit ball. Playable. And for some reason, the Wolfpack doesn't have a much hustle in today's game. And Chase Winkler will step in here. A single and 2 strikeouts in today's game. Just misses inside, ball 1. And that's a shot off the wall. He'll hold Chase at first, but Drew Williams will advance all the way to third. A rocket off the bat from Chase Winkler. And there'll be a runner in scoring position for Josh Gradwell. Strike 1. The winning run comes to the plate. He does have 3 home runs this year. 1-1. Right down the middle. 1-2. Just fouls it off. Good 2-2. On the slow drop that barely misses the zone. Fights it off. It would have been a strike. And we're still at 2-2. 2-2.
Oh boy, keep it up.
Nice battle brewing here. Josh wants to help his team out here. He's been pitching excellently on the mound. Just misses. Full count now. And he will get a walk. Bases loaded now for Jake Oliver. 3-1 is the score. 2 outs in the inning. Team captain Jake Oliver versus team captain Alex Harden. Big spot right here to decide the fate of game 2. Just misses ball 1. High there, 2-0. And that's deep! And that's a walk-off grand slam! Jake Oliver! Jake Oliver's been on a tear, and he hits his 3rd home run of the day. No one's been doing it better than Jake Oliver. And you thought that maybe Alex would have pitched more carefully against Jake Oliver, but he goes right at him, and Jake Oliver makes him pay. Walk-off grand slam. And because the Enforcers took both games, they also get the mic in game 3.
Oh, I have to do it.
Give him that mic.
Thank God, this thing kept coming out my sleeve.
Yeah. Home team will be Wolfpack is the home team here. And it'll take big game here.
That's like, oh my God.
No, I know. This one right here. I just threw it.
I would have got you.
No, I could do something.
I'm going to put Josh at short.
Yeah.
Just flop.
Yeah.
And here we go. We're all set to start game 3. The Enforcers have taken both games, or 1 and 2. One was a blowout, and Jake Oliver hit a walk-off grand slam in game 2. And here we go. We're all set. Jake Oliver's hit his 7th home run of the year. He's on a mission this year. Yeah. Ball 1.
Throw that one right at.
And that's in play.
Go to? No.
And Jake is aboard with a single. This is going to be an interesting game, to say the least. Without their top pitching option, Brian's coming in making his debut for the year. Ball 1. Just inside, 2-0. And that's a shot up the middle. And the Wolfpack just really have not been hustling to the ball today. I mean, whose fault is that? Less excuses, more hustle. That's all we got to say. You got to play with some heart out there if you want to win. Ball 1. No outs, runners on 1st and 3rd. Maybe we try the pick up 2 balls at once technique, Brian.
I only have 1 ball.
Well, now you only have 1 ball. Just for future reference. And that's in play. And he does not hit him. And a run will score. Error on the pitcher. No. God, it's just like, my goodness. Is he gonna do 2 balls or just? Oh, there we go. No. Two and oh.
You like it. Give it a ride. Oh man, that went all.
That's, yeah, that went all.
Oh, you're doing minus. That's good.
He will walk him. Bases loaded now for Jake Oliver.
You good?
And he's in play. He can throw it home for the out, and he does. A ground out and a much needed out there. And all runners will advance. The score remains 1-0 here in the top of the first inning. Drew Williams steps in. And that's a hard hit ball. 1 run will score. 2 will come in with a RBI, 2 RBI single from Drew Williams. Chase Winkler steps in now. Score 3-0 here in the top of the first inning. Two and 0. Nice pitch right there. 2-1. The Wolfpack's issue up to this point has been their second starter. Tommy McMahon is not here today, but he has not done exceptionally, struggled a little bit early. Aaron was the guy, he's hurt. And if the Wolfpack can just stay healthy. I don't know if I'd say good. I'd say acceptable. And he misses there, walks the bases loaded. Josh Gradwall, big spot right here. And now the commissioner is it's a mandatory 1 swing per at bat in effect now. Okay. And now they're so desperate they're getting opposing pitcher advice. Well, also pace of play. I mean, they want to hit too, so. Yeah. Here we go.
I don't think I can get up there.
The new rule is 1 swing per at bat. If you don't swing and you're at bat at least once, it's an out. Oh, there we go. In play. Thomas has a chance. He'll step on first for the out, but a run will come in. 2 outs. The runners will advance to second and third, and Jake Oliver comes in after a fielder's choice.
Oh, there you go. That was good.
Ball 1.
What is 59?
Just, you can't throw 60.
There you go. See? Now just throw it like right behind you.
Now just throw a slow lob right over the center of the plate.
Oh, yeah. For the advice, that's the least you could do. Oh, there it is.
There's his mandatory 1 swing. 2-1.
I thought it was going to break. That was good.
Spikes that one. 3-1. Just in front of the high pitch right there. Full count now. Brian needs 1 pitch to get out of this inning. And he will walk Jake Bases loaded for Drew Williams. There's a 6-run cap per inning here in the AWA. 2 runs here in the top of the first would end the inning.
Shouldn't be. Oh, my fault.
Almost hits the bat. Ball 1. Drew has 2 singles today. Goes with the good old cricket pitch. Misses 2-0. Giving in-game advice. And that is a shot, but caught for the out, or played for the out by the first baseman.
Nice.
And somehow they get out of the first without hitting the run limit.
That was actually our best inning of the day. It's only 2 runs.
What?
It's only 2 runs.
It may look ugly, but it was
2 runs? What do you mean?
It's only 2 runs. We only give up 2.
There's 4.
No.
Wait, what? It's 4. It's 4-0. What are you saying 2 for?
Either way, that's like a standard inning.
Thomas is like, 2. No, it's 2.
He gave up 6 2 innings in a row. He's the best ERA in the league.
Hey, it's a tough game.
Yeah.
I think I'm heavily anchored by that like 7 innings.
Yeah, that was nice. That's a nice ERA lower. And here's Jake Oliver having a spectacular day batting.
Honestly, I think the goal should be to have the average ERA be like 5.
Yeah.
Because then everybody's hitting.
Well, that can be your goal. All the good pitch right around 3. Because keep in mind, 3 means it's based on a 3-inning game, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, we're literally aiming for a 9 ERA in real terms.
Oh, yeah, true. I kind of know what that means.
Well, like, per 9 innings, it's it's 1 run per inning. That's like a good ERA. And Alex Harden will step in here, 9 home runs on the year, facing Jake Oliver. Just high, ball 1. A nice riser right there. 1-1 count. Nasty pitch right there. 1-2.
Nothing you can do about that.
Loses it right there. 2-2.
These 3rd games get sticky.
2-2 count. This is the first time Jake has elected to only pitch 1 game in the series after riding Josh Gradwell's excellent first 2 starts. They're looking for the sweep here. They've won games 1 and 2. Got him. Strike 3 at 58, and that'll be the first strikeout of the day for Jake Oliver. A little bit of struggle on the throw around. And Thomas Blayhouse will step in. 2 home runs on the day, 6 home runs total this year. If he wants to hit his mark of 40 home runs this year, he's got to get to work.
40 or 14?
He said 40. Don't know if that's going to happen. Ball 1.
No. You got till the end of August, don't we?
Hypothetically possible. Nice pitch right there on the inside part of the strike zone. 1-1. Missed low. 2-1. Screwball right there misses. 3-1. Out in front of the slow break, and that's full count now to Thomas Blayhouse.
Stop block.
And you knew the moment Thomas said F walks, Jake was not going to throw a strike. But he will walk anyways. On base machine. That'll be the first base runner of the day for the Wolfpack. Brian Hewlett will step in looking to help his team out here. Tough go against Josh Gradwell, but a new pitcher on the mound in the form of Jake Oliver. And that's a shot right up the middle, and that'll be a knock for Brian. Thomas is digging, and for some reason the Wolfpack are running on 40% here today. Well, that's fine. So does everyone else, except for Jake. Well, a lot of excuses. And Alex Harden will step in. Fouls that one off. 0-1. Just outside at 57. 1-1. Two and one. Fouled straight back, 2-2 count. Does not go, holds for full count. Calls for time. You gotta call for time, Blue.
As we can tell by playing.
Yep. Fouled back. And that's a strike right there. Hits the side of the zone. A nasty pitch from Jake Oliver. That'll be 2 away. Runners on first and third. Thomas Blau steps in, had a walk at his first at bat. And Thomas is spitting on himself. That would have been nice. Ball one. No. No. No pitch. 60 on the gun. Also, mandatory swing. I think everyone automatically swings regardless if they're facing you, right?
I do walk a lot of guys.
Oh, a lot. 1-0 still the count on a speed check from Jake Oliver. Thomas Blaus looking for his third home run of the day. Locks him up there, 1-1. Just misses. 2-1.
I like shouldn't be a pitch.
Fortunately, it is. And he just misses it. A pitch that Thomas probably would have taken deep last year. Just a little off. 2-2. Lays off of it. Full count now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Thomas kisses his bat. His little baby bat. Lays off of it for the walk. Bases loaded now for Brian Hewlett, who did have a single in his last at-bat. Tying run comes to the plate. Here in the bottom of the first inning of Game 3. If you're just joining us, the Enforcers in green took games 1 and 2, won by convincingly fashion, and 2 with a walk-off grand slam from Jake Oliver. And that's deep and caught. It curved right back to Drew, and that'll end the inning. Big out there to get out of the inning, and it'll keep the game at 4-0 as we head to the top of the second.
The mic hooked me on that pitch.
Okay. Chase Winkler will step to the plate facing Brian Hewlett. Brian, do you want to know your career ERA? Okay. No, it's not as bad as you think. 14.4. Not as bad as you think.
Only half of what he thought.
Yeah.
I'm like their third or fourth guy out of his head.
Love the mandatory swing there. Fouls it off just a little late. Well, he got a swing in regardless. Well, that just means you got to swing at least once. Just once. That's all we want. Just at least one swing per at bat. 1 and 1. Nice pitch right there. 1 and 2. And Brian could find it. Just inside. 2 and 2 count. Change up there, makes the count full. Just misses, and he will walk Chase Winkler. Josh Gradwell steps in. Walk and a ground out. Thus far, the score here on the top of the second, 4-0.
Oh, great hack. There you go. Get it out of the line now.
Yep. I like to start early.
Now just hit it.
One. Does not go on the high pitch right there. 2-1 now. Or 3-1. A slow pitch right there that misses. He walks the first 2 batters of the inning. And already the Enforcers have trouble brewing. Runners in first and second. It upsets Jake Oliver, who had a walk-off grand slam in game 2. Just take it. A slow curve right there. Ball 1.
No, I should have swung in it.
I got a little nervous.
I'm gonna get like here. Foul.
That's what you get for stepping up. 2-0.
Out for you.
3-0. And everyone in the ballpark knows this is going to be a swing.
Give me the slowest easiest. Make me look silly.
We'll see what happens here, but it will definitely be a swing. Wow, and he throws it, and he gets him for the out. Hey, that's out of play. No, it's a dead ball because it hit him, so he stays at third. It'll be an out ground out for Jake Oliver. And the runners will hold at second and third, 1 out. Big out there from Brian Hewlett Packer. Drew Williams steps in. He's working on that screwball, looks like.
Turns away from the hole.
What?
Away from the hole.
Yeah, I was trying something new.
Can't hurt.
Absolutely
Nice
not.
curve right there, 2-0.
Try and get it more in your fingers, though. I think you're calling it slipping. Try and spin it. Don't try and throw it.
Well, I was out here.
Opposing team giving him some
Stay on top. Stay on top, and then you're there.
3-0, and here comes the mandatory swing. Yeah. May as well make it a content swing. Maybe swing around, circle.
Yeah, whiff on purpose. There it is.
Hey, that was a home run looking swing, 3-1.
I need you to tell me you're going to swing on the other pitch.
I'm going to swing on this.
Oh, off the head. Checking for a concussion. They reload on balls, full count now. Drew Williams 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and a ground out in this game. Full count. Nice swing right there. Probably was going to be a strike, and the count remains full. And that's a hard hit ball to Thomas Blaos, and he can't make the play. That'll be an error on Thomas. And instead of hustling to the ball, he just lets 2 runners come in. Well, you can run back to the ball.
What cut did you have to make?
Yeah, well, there's no cut there.
Straight line forward. Run back to the ball. Oh, what a cut. Hey, you're good.
Fouled back. Quick 0-2. Score 6-0 here. Top of the second. Just high. Hits the zone.
Dude, I'm throwing gas, man. Sorry, guys.
And got him. Strike 3. Save that ball. First strikeout of the year for Brian Hewitt. There'll be 2 away here in the top of the second. 6-0.
So there's a chance?
Yeah, let's get out of this inning before we start saying there's a chance. You know. Well, yes, there's always a chance, but you know. Inside. Ball 1.
I think so, too.
2-0. Right in front of it, and Alex can Odie can't make the play. That is tough. Would have gotten out of the inning, and of course, per usual, the person that says it's not that bad can't come up with the play there, and the inning continues. Jake Oliver steps in here, 1 for 3 in this game. Jeez, nasty there at 67. A little angry, getting his frustration out.
Get out of the way, you know. Thought I might get a swing, whatever, like a mandatory swing.
Slow ball right there. When you're playing down a player, you need every out you can get that's hit into the field. Unfortunately, the Wolfpack have not been able to do that today. And that's a foul ball. I swear to goodness, if you lose that.
Oh, I did.
It's just stuck in the tree, or is...
It landed and kicked over.
Damn. Well, it's coming out of Jake's paycheck. Doing one. Thomas, you've been playing every game like it doesn't matter.
Dude, I think I have a better average than you. And more home runs. So what does that mean?
I'm just here calling a game, Thomas. Don't attack me.
You just attacked me.
Yeah, I need a better effort from you. 3-1.
What way?
And he walks him. Bases loaded. Drew Williams will come to the plate.
Come on, Drew.
There's 2 outs here in the top of the second. Bases loaded. Tried to get out of the way. Ball 1. Ball 1. And that's playable to the shortstop, and they get out of the inning. Wow. We head to the bottom of the second. Wolfpack down 6-0, but they need to get on base, start scoring some runs against Jake Oliver. Alex Harden will lead it off. He struck out twice so far. Jake Oliver has thrown 26 pitches so far, 13 strikes, 13 balls. Not as many strikes as you normally see from the right-hander. So strike 1 at 58. A little bit behind on the heater. Does not go 1-1. Swinging at the high cheese, 1-2.
I had that out last time.
Leave it up there.
Remember, there's no required mandatory swing for the Wolfpack. Does not go, holds. 2-2.
Too warm to wear a beanie to these games.
Got him. Strike 3 on the sinker. And Alex Harden will strike out for the 3rd time in this game. Thomas Blehouse steps up. Needs to help out his team. He's walked twice. Thomas Blehouse will lead it off batting second for the Wolfpack. 2 walks in today's game. Just low at 58. Two and 0 count. Inside 3-0. Jake's had a strategy all game, and that's been to pitch carefully to Thomas Blehouse, not giving him any strikes. Fakes the bunt, and that's been the story of the year for Thomas. Just a little late on a pitch that caught all of the zone. 3-1. No pitch. That did come in a little hot.
I think that was the ricochet.
I don't know, it looked a little toasty.
It did look very toasty.
Do you want to make sure the 3-1 count here?
No,
I think it's catcher interference.
no,
It's
dude,
bad.
way too toasty.
I can't
And he hits that one out of the air. Thomas needs to hustle. Safe. It was a close play, but it'll be a single for Thomas Bleaus, and Brian Hewlett will step up after hitting 2 hard hit balls. And second base, right up the middle. But he's 1 for 2 as one landed into the arms of Drew Williams.
2 home runs. Kind of sad, but
Inside, ball 1. One and one.
What?
keep sucking so I can overtake you in a home run.
No. I'll try not to.
Strike right there. 1 and 2 at 54 on the screwball. Got him. Strike 3 on the nasty drop. 2 outs in the inning. And Alex Harden steps up, trying not to get the golden sombrero.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna try the Black Panther out.
Oh, the bat?
I like the name of them all.
Yeah, I didn't know that was the name.
Green Beret, Black Panther, orange sherbet.
Is that orange? It's not rather
Which-
yellow.
This one. What?
They fixed the zone here.
Looks good to me, dude.
No, the bottom.
Alex Harden,
What?
this year hitting 370 with 9 home runs, 29 RBIs,
Alex does not
a career 462 hitter with 42 home runs,
Oh, I overdid it, but whatever. Oh.
and an ERA now 3.7.
Give me a low and away. Oh.
Just outside, ball 1. Two and 0. Here in the bottom of the second, the Enforcers lead the Wolfpack 6-0. Inside 3 and 0. And we'll see if Alex got the green light right here.
No! I'm in his head. Come on, don't give him that.
Exotic squirrel? What are you talking about? 3 and 1 count here to Alex Harden. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Jake Oliver has been throwing half balls, half strikes all day. He's got 44 total pitches. 22 strikes, 22 balls. It's his first game pitching in this series. And the Enforcers are trying to sweep the Wolfpack right here.
Oh, you.
Missed him, walked him, and now Thomas Bleaus will step up again after singling.
The Xbox generated these names. I'm just slinging them at him.
Oh, is that what those were?
Thomas Bleaus has got on base every time this game. No bigger at bat than the one here, as runners have been hard to come by in Game 3 for the Wolfpack. Inside, a little toasty on the gun, but that'll be ball 1.
Oh, what the heck?
Up high.
What do we got?
If you throw right at the gun, it'll read some heavy speeds. 2-0. Does not go. It looked like your front arm kept going. You almost kept going for a strike right there. 3-0. And that is a shot right over the head. And everyone will be safe. Thomas taking his sweet time to first. He wants to go for the record. He's staying there.
That's gotta be 10 seconds.
We'll call it. Hard hit single off the wall. And Brian Hewlett needs to step up here, trying to get that 0 off the board for the Wolfpack. 2 outs, 2 on, or full. Everyone bases loaded, sorry. Strike one at 56 miles per hour. Strike two, identical pitch, 0-2. Fouls it off. Was it 60? $60 on the gun, no pitch.
Bump it up one more.
No. Unacceptable. 0-2. Got him. Strike three. And Jake Oliver keeps the deficit 6-0 as we head to the top of the third. Well,
55 would be.
sounds like what a poor hitter would say.
Well, you have to throw it hard enough to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, 55 would be tough.
That'd be so hard.
And Chase Winkler steps in.
Oh, you got one.
Jack, you see Golden Tate's playing for the Fort Angeles Lefties.
Love to see it. Chase Winkler steps in here. Needs to help his team out. Ball one. And that's in play. Past the pitcher, Alex. Can't make the play. And he'll advance to second. That is tough to see. My goodness. The Wolfpack are in shambles. Probably 6-0. You guys are playing like the Mariners out there. Yeah. Josh Gradwell steps in. Ball one. So far, every game, last 3 games, has resulted in a sweep. See what happens here. Just high. 2-0. Ooh, fouled straight back. 2-1, a pitch right down the middle. Three and one. Josh, let's hit a dinger right here.
I'm trying, man.
We got to get you. Chance tied you.
Yeah, but Chance has like 50 pounds on me.
Well, don't put size into the equation.
You're larger, man.
No, Chance. Oh, so say.
No, I'm not
Yeah, more than that.
Misses, walks him. Runners on first and second now. No outs. And Jake Oliver steps in. Looking to do some damage here. Scores 6-0 here in the top of the third. Bounces it, ball one. May as well. Lays off of it, 2-0. Hitters count to Jake Oliver. Just in front of a pitch right down the middle, 2-1. Got a little excited. Hits him there, 3-1 the count. And Brian needs to start throwing some strikes here.
I'll get you in, big.
Fouled out of play. Full count now to Jake Oliver. Misses. Bases loaded. 3 walks and Drew Williams will step up.
Drew hit a dunk.
2 for 5 on the day here in Game 3.
They're all underneath. They're over there.
How many times have you fouled up?
Brian Hewlett has already thrown 80 pitches,
It's not back here.
52 balls, 20 strikes. 28 strikes, that is. And Drew Williams steps in here. He has 8 home runs on the year, 36 RBIs, tacking on to his league-leading RBI total. Big spot here. Inside, ball 1. 2-0 count.
I found 2.
2-0 count now to Drew Williams. And that's in play to Alex, and he'll make the step. He had a chance at a double play. It's a dead ball. It hit the batter. But a runner will score. No. If you made a play towards like you're going to first, but you just threw it at him. No, there was no attempt. There was no attempt at a play to first. No, I said if there was a play to first. You threw it right at Jake. What do you mean? You were not going to get it to first with a... Are you really arguing this right now? Oh my goodness. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Here, this one sucks.
2-0 count. 1 out here. 7-0 the score. Top of the third. There's the swing. 2-1. 3-1. Full count now to Chase Winkler, who's just trying to get a hit right here. Respect not taking the walk. Got him, strike 3. You love to see it for a struggling pitcher. And Josh Gradwell will step to the plate. He's got 3 walks today thus far.
Yes, he does. About 52 on the season.
Josh Gradwell so far in the season, he's got 28 walks, 21 strikeouts, 3 home runs, 231 average.
Oh, we broke 200.
Much more coveted for his pitching ability, where he pitched excellently in games 1 and 2. And that's playable to Thomas. Caught for the out. They get out of the inning. 7-0 to score. Very doable, but they need to score some runs against Wolf Island. Alex Harden will lead it off. Walked in his last at bat. They had the bases loaded in the last half inning for the Wolfpack, and unfortunately found themselves swinging and missing again against Jake Oliver. He struck out Brian to end the inning. And the Wolfpack are 3 outs away from getting swept from the Enforcers. Ball 1. A nice pitch right there. 1-1. One and 2 count now to Alex Harden. Jake Oliver, 57 pitches through 2+ innings. Hard hit ball there, but foul. And the count will remain at 2-2. Lays off of it for a full count. 3-2. Got him. Strike 3 on a pitch that would have been ball 4. And that's a tough strikeout for Alex Harden. Thomas Blaos will step in. What did you just say?
Good at that. I'm going for the 1,000 on base percentage for the game.
Going for the best team in
Come on, this has never been done before.
Well,
It has been. With some really shitty
Thomas Blaos has 2 walks and 2 singles today. Needs to help himself out. His team is down 7-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Riser. One and 1. He tweaked his neck a little bit. Does not go 2-1. Jake has not thrown a strike in this at bat yet. Thomas swung over the inside pitch. And that's a pitch right down the middle with that deadly screwball. 2-2. Hard for lefties to read. Just misses. Full count. Wolfpack have made 2 back-to-back full counts. And that is playable to Jake, who makes the out. Thomas jinxed himself, claiming he was going to have 1,000 on-base percentage, and unfortunately pops out to the pitcher. And the Wolfpack are now down to their final out of the game, relying on Brian Hewlett. Got him with the first pitch strike. Slightly embarrassing. We won't talk about it though. No one saw it. One and 1. Just misses. 2-1 count. They reload on balls here. Just joining us, the Enforcers took games 1 and 2 and now are closing in on the sweep of the Wolfpack. Wolfpack have been down a player all game, and it's been tough to field for them. Just misses. 3-1 count. And that's a hard hit ball, playable, and Brian will ground out, and the Enforcers sweep the Wolfpack. All around excellent pitching from the Enforcers, and if they got Josh and Jake working at that 1 and 2 spot, they're going to be a tough team to beat. Final here. Enforcers take 3 out of 3 here at Week 6. And that'll be it. Good night, everyone.
You want me to break that down, or you want it? I don't need it.
Yeah, I can-
Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert, how about you get out there and Converse, huh? Come on. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Thank you for watching. Yeah, that's